In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down my exact opinion on Digital Wealth Academy, if you guys should buy it, if it's worth it, and if you can actually make money as a beginner. Let's get into it. So before we begin, Digital Wealth Academy is essentially an online program or school community, whatever you want to call it, that essentially just shows you how to make money online, especially if you're a beginner. So anybody that's just joining in, if you're watching all these videos of people making crazy amounts of money online, they're showing you exactly how to do it, and then they're leading you to a free training, whatever it is, at the end of the day, they're selling Digital Wealth Academy. Now, the only issue is that you start to question all these creators. Are they making money off of selling digital products, or are they just making money off the course? What a lot of people don't tell you is that they just make money off the course. They don't actually sell their own digital products, and then everybody gets the idea that it is an MLM or pyramid scheme, whatever you want to call it. So I pretty much went into the exact position as anybody else would be, such as having no money, having no time, pretty much not knowing what to do on the internet, and they wanted to make money. Here's my experience around 6 months later. So for a quick BSA, I pretty much got lured into the entire scheme of somebody talking about how much money they made online, showed their bank account, showed their bank statements. I was like, okay, this is legit. How do you do it? And then he essentially sold me the program. He told me everything that he learned was inside of it. Obviously, you can resell the program itself. He didn't directly tell me that he was reselling the program. He just told me that he was making money off of digital products, and I believed him. So all else aside, many people can market the program correctly and authentically, but a lot of other people just quite quickly get a sale for themselves just by lying about income claims. Because at the end of the day in marketing, the best way to make a sale, especially very fast, is by pretty much presenting the end result for somebody, even if you don't have it yourself. So that being said, did I make my money back? Is it worth it? And is it justifiable for the $497 price tag? Okay, so first of all, $497 for a beginner is a very steep price. Obviously, you haven't made any money on the internet, and investing around $1,000 just to even start or get the education, as many people say, it's a little steep. Even for me, I had a job at the time, I was making a good amount of money, but still $500 for just a whop in the park program. Like, I had never heard of it before. People want me to spend so much money on it. Of course, I was a little bit skeptical. I started reading reviews. Everybody was telling people that it was a great program. They're actually learning and getting information from it. But at the end of the day, I want to know if people were making money with it. So essentially, I purchased in, I did a little bit of digging inside the program, and I found a lot of stuff that you guys should know about. So first of all, people say that it has over 40 modules. Whenever you say modules, you can kind of classify it as a category. So for me, I would just personally say that there are over 100 to 150 videos. So of course there's 40 modules, like 40 categories or 40 topics, but inside every single module, there's over 5 or 10 videos in every single one with very specific details. So sure, if you're an absolute beginner, all these modules are actually very helpful for you, especially when creating the offer, setting up email campaigns, just figuring out what you want to sell, how to sell it, why people even buy stuff on the internet. It kind of breaks down pretty much every single basic aspect, which not really a 20-minute free training can actually do for you. And let alone, I understand the huge selling point of why people buy it is because they want to go ahead and simply resell something. So reselling the program is essentially what you bought for $500. You can resell it again for $500. It obviously seems pretty appealing. But whenever you sit down and actually think to yourself, how did I get lured into this program? I realized that the guy that I was talking with literally DM'd me straight for 3 months in a row. That is insane commitment. For me personally, I wouldn't do that. All sales tactics aside, is this actually worth a justifiable price of $497? Well, yes. The program itself is well worth a loan, every single module that you do get inside of it. Now, like I mentioned before, you're going to get tons of information from people that have already done it, have already made millions of dollars, and obviously you're getting a copy and paste business essentially that you can already start making money with the next day. So many people make it out to seem like an MLM or a pyramid scheme essentially because people are selling the exact proven product that people already want. Now, of course, if the program was the only way to make money, then of course it would be a pyramid scheme. But the program essentially teaches you how to make your own program or your own product, your own digital product, whatever you want. And then of course you can resell the product itself to make money. It's essentially learning everything that you need to know in a job market, then going and getting a job in that exact same market. Pretty much people that are already interested in digital marketing learn all the digital marketing information, and they teach other people digital marketing information with the course. Now, of course, if you're a fitness influencer or you want to be a cookbook trainer, whatever you want to do, you can literally use the information from here to make your own product or program. The mistake that so many people make is thinking that you're only limited to selling the program and to only being in the digital marketing space rather than actually being in the niche you want to be in. Remember, we're building a business of our dreams, not of somebody else's, not of what works the best in the industry, not what's trending. Because at the end of the day, if you want to stick your 9 to 5 and do actually what you love doing, that's much better than building a business on something that you don't even want to do. And funny enough, the sales tactic that literally got me inside the program was, are you willing to risk $497 into your education to simply change your life? Or are you willing to sit in the exact same position, save a couple $100 just for whatever it is, and then stay in the exact same position not making any money? The whole reason why we're investing in this program is to make enough money to the point where purchases just like this mean absolutely nothing to us. The people that make millions of dollars are the ones that do not care about investing in their education. They don't care how big the price tag is. They just hand over the money. That is why people that sell high ticket coaching programs make so much more money than low ticket people, because people with high ticket essentially coaching programs already have high ticket clientele that literally purchase right away. They know the end result is going to be more valuable than the simple price tag that they have, so they don't even care about saving money. Now, of course, price tag alone, if you simply cannot afford it, then you should not be even watching this video out there, because you need to actually just simply have money in your bank account. I don't mean to be rude, but a lot of people that come into my DMs personally say that they do not have any money whatsoever. They don't even have $50, $100, even $500 to invest. If you simply do not have liquid $500 to put into yourself, or even just have in general, you need to go and actually get a job or just simply have any money whatsoever. Because no matter what business that you start, whether that be in person or online, you're going to need some liquid assets to actually, essentially keep your business afloat, because anything can happen. But besides me just being a top expert salesman, Digital Wealth Academy is actually something helpful for a lot of people out there. I unfortunately have purchased too many programs to the point where I can't even name off every single one that I've invested in, but let me just tell you that this one's actually good. And again, like I said, for most people that simply cannot justify the price, then of course you have to look into yourself and see the real value in it, what it can actually do for you. And if it's simply the financial side, you simply cannot afford it, like I said, either get a job or look into the payment plans. The payment plans is exactly what I did to get started. I actually did the 4-month plan where I'm paying like $150 a month, and I'm essentially just paying my way back until I actually make enough money back. And for anybody wondering the result of what I got, I made my money back in my literal first month of starting. Okay, I should not be showing you guys this, but if you go over to TikTok, you search on my username, Alex Kramer Digital, literally started a month ago, and I was very consistent with what I was doing. Every single day, I was posting 3 videos a day. And as you guys can see, this was 6/5. It is July 11th, so pretty much a month and 5 days later, we literally hit 1,000 followers, 15,000 likes, and every single video pretty much gets above 1,000 views. Now, if you guys can see that this is converting very well. Again, for all the people out there that want to know exactly how much money I've made, though, I've made around $1,200. In the first month of starting, I made $1,000, and then this month so far in July, we made around $210. So, I mean, it's not super like $10,000 a month, but I'm getting there. And for many people asking, yes, I am selling their program directly, and I'm then upselling them to other smaller things. So if you guys have any idea of exactly what I'm doing, my niche is digital marketing. I love digital marketing. I love teaching people how to do it. But if you guys want to get into a different niche, this program will still help you. But that being said, everybody, this doesn't really need to be a super long video. It's just essentially teaching you guys exactly what is in the program, what it provides, and if it's actually worth and justifiable of the price tag of $497. And of course, from my perspective, I spent over $5,000 on online education. So of course, it's one of the best programs that I've ever purchased out there. And for me, recommending it to a complete beginner, never getting into the space, I think that is actually good for you. Because I understand so many people sell online courses, you buy one and then it's going to be bad. You're going to think that the entire online industry is a complete scam. And I don't want you guys to think that. So many people simply sell the program with nothing else but a guarantee of you're going to make $10,000 a month, but nobody can actually follow through with it. But I have a small bonus for you guys. For the next 5 people that do purchase this program from me, from the link in the description down below with verifiable proof, you get access to me one-on-one for 1 month straight. Now, like I said, I've been in the online space for 5 years, so I have my own consulting business where I charge around $2,500 per coaching client, but you guys are getting that for completely free of charge. You're going to get my phone number, text messages, whatever questions that you may have, whatever industry, whatever niche you're in, I will personally help you launch your own business. So if that sounds good to you, then I will go ahead and see you guys inside of Digital Wealth Academy and inside of my coaching program. But I hope you guys have an amazing day, and thank you guys for watching.